Hi guys, welcome back and to my biggest food haul yet. Today I've been back to my favourite shop, still is number one guys, and that's Aldi, to do what for me is a big shop, big restock after running my cupboards down to barely anything at all over the last few weeks. This has helped me to make sure that I haven't been too much, so nothing's been able to go out of date, and I've also been able to give everywhere a nice clean. So yeah, much needed restock is happening today guys, with everything that you've just seen and is behind me now. So I'm going to talk you through it all and show you what meals I'll be putting together. This week I do have to put together 7 meals because I'm on a no eating out challenge. So I've budgeted no money at all this month for eating out. Although we get invited to family and friends a lot, this week I've thought, no, I'm fully stocked, I'm going to stay at home and make some nice meals. And there's a few new ones in there that I've never tried before, so I'm excited to share those with you. So let's have a look. So first up, fruit and veg. I've got some baby spinach, which will go in a couple of meals this week. Some iceberg lettuce, which I buy standard most weeks. Some asparagus tips. Spring onions. Cucumber, carrots, some Maris Piper potatoes, and some mange choux for a meal. Onto fruit, some plums, which I really enjoyed the other week. I hadn't had them in a while, and these are just the everyday essentials wonky plums. Some grapes, some wonky tangerines, again something to buy every week. Pears, which I haven't bought in a while, but I thought these look nice. And some bananas. Unsurprisingly, as this is a restock video, I've got quite a lot of foods for my cupboards. Starting with some lentil curls in sour cream and chive, which I've never tried before. I have tried these sea salt ones, as you'll know from other videos, a few times, and I remember to get me hummus to go with them this week, but they are really nice just plain on their own. Some teddy bear face crisps for Bella. Some cheese and onion for my boyfriend. Myself and Lydia will share the lentil bites. I've got some double chocolate cookies for Bella's pack lunch. Some of these vegan juicy strawberry candy sweets, which Bella loves as a little treat. Some poppadoms for a meal. Surprise, surprise, some hazelnut spread for Bella to go with the waffles. These chocolate bars, which are really good value and are quite similar to Mars bars, the top ones there, Titans, and then Snickers, the racer bars. They're just handy for pack lunch or snacks or for work. For Lydia, I've picked up these birthday cake high protein bars. She's doing a lot of exercising at the minute, and she's asked me to pick these up. They're £1 each, I think, and it seems about the going rate. She's picked up a few in Home Bargains before, but she's never tried these ones, so we'll see what she thinks of those. I've picked up this pad thai meal kit. I've never tried this before, but I just thought it looks really nice and it'll be a nice change. I have been to Thailand and pad thai was something I ate every single day, and I think since I've come back I've not had it once, so it'll be nice to make my own. Some tikka masala sauce for a meal and some sag masala sauce, which I've never tried before, for a meal. Rice, you know I like these microwave packs. They're just so quick and simple, and they're really cheap as well. I also like that I'm not having to put a pan on and boil water for half an hour and then have to wash it, because I am a bit lazy about these things, as you'll know. But yeah, for 35p each, I don't think you can complain. Just makes meal prep a lot quicker. So I've got some whole grain rice, basmati, and some long grain, which will go with a variety of meals. And some pasta. To go with the pasta, I've got some onion and garlic pasta sauce. Bella likes pasta for a pack lunch some days, and again we could use this as part of a meal. Some sweet chilli sauce, which Lydia likes to put on everything these days. My favourite Colombian instant coffee. My boyfriend did pick up this Law one. Is that how you say it? Law? I'm not sure. From Morrison's, I think, because I ran out the other day. Bit of an emergency. But although it's nice, I just prefer this Aldi's Colombian instant coffee above any other, and especially for the price. I needed some tea bags because when I ran out of coffee, I went for tea instead, so they're all gone. Cereals, I have got a few different cereals still in my cupboard, which I'll use up, but Bella really likes these malted Wheaties. I think they do a version with like a frosted sugar on, but she prefers the plain, which is good. She can have this with a bit of fruit and milk. For those mornings when we haven't quite got time to sit down and have breakfast, I've got some breakfast biscuits, which the girls like. And then again for Lydia, some fibre bars. She has these quite often. This week I've got chocolate fudge brownies, birthday cake and salted caramel flavour. These should last her a while. She'll have them for breakfast or for snacks on the way home from the gym. And then for Bella, again for snacks or after school, some crispy chunks in chocolate and marshmallow flavour. And for me to go with hummus or some soft cheese and garlic spread, I've got some multi-seed flatbread thins, which I really like. And again, plain me likes them on their own as well. From the bakery, I've got a squashed medium white loaf, which wasn't squashed when I was in the shop because I've bought so much. By the time I took it out the bag, even though I thought I'd placed it sensibly, it was just completely caved in. Trust me, it was a lot flatter than this before. I've got some Baker's Home baguettes, which are really handy. They have a long shelf life on them, so you don't even need to use them right away. Some brioche buns, which again have a long shelf life. Some croissants. These have got a long shelf life, but they're not individually wrapped, so once you open the bag, unless you secure it properly, which I will, but not everyone in this house does, then you've got to use them quite quickly, otherwise they just go off. I love to have these for breakfast and even to take into work for lunch with some ham and cheese on. Some crumpets for breakfast for the girls. Bella's waffles, would you believe it? Some wraps for Bella's packed lunch and some bagels again for lunches or breakfasts. As a special treat for Bella, who will probably get through this cake on her own. Can you tell she likes chocolate? I've got a Belgian chocolate cake, which I think is just such good value for the size of it. She could get quite a few portions out of it. But yeah, chocolate is definitely her thing, always has been. Some garlic and coriander naans to go with the meal. Chilled items now. My fridge is pretty bare, so it's in need of these things. I've got some milk, some squirty cream for Bella's chocolate cake, which is something my nan got her into a while ago. The only thing is I've got to watch her because you know the way she likes to eat Nutella out of the jar with a spoon. She likes to squirt the squirty cream into her mouth. So yeah, really got to watch out for Bella's sweet tooth. I've got some skinny meatballs for a meal, some diced British beef for a meal, some diced chicken, and then from the grill range, which is basically Aldi's barbecue range, I've picked up these mango and coconut chicken breast sizzlers, which I thought looked lovely. They've got a massive range of all different marinated meats, but I haven't got a barbecue at the minute. I am going to try and get one very soon and then try out the whole lot. They had like big packs with 4 different types of chicken wings and all different marinades, so if you're having like a big party you can just put on a fantastic variety. I did have a barbecue with family at my mum's caravan the other week, but we kept it really simple with sausages and burgers. For my next barbecue I will definitely be heading to Aldi. I've got my hummus. I actually prefer the reduced fat hummus. It's just like a lighter taste. It's not as strong, but they hardly ever seem to have it in. So I was really pleased when I seen this. I'll be having this later on with some of my lentil bites and some peppers. Some salami sticks for Bella. Some eggs for meals and breakfast. And then some yogurts, quite a few. These thick and creamy strawberry special selected are for my boyfriend. He loves anything strawberry, fruity. So he's tried these before. I think I got them for him a few weeks ago and he said they were really nice. Some caramel chocolate pots. I'd say for Lydia, but she's trying to be healthy still. So Bella will probably have these as well as the fromage fraise. I did get Lydia some protein yogurts, some granolas. I tried a couple of these a few weeks ago. And I did like them. They were just really, really thick and creamy. And I think I ended up eating mine in 2 sittings, to be honest. But yeah, I've got them for Lydia to try. She didn't try them last time. I think she would have preferred just the yoghurt as opposed to the granola. The yoghurts were about 25p cheaper, but they had none in at all. So if she doesn't use the granola, that's fine. I can just add it to some yoghurts of my own. I've got some barbecue chicken skewers, high in protein for Lydia for a light lunch. and some sweet chilli chicken slices for Lydia. Some ham for Bella's wraps for a packed lunch and for sandwiches for work, as well as some British chicken breast ready to eat. To slightly fill up my empty freezer, I've got some Yorkshire puddings, which Bella likes to have as a snack, to be honest, or as part of a meal with lots of vegetables and gravy. Some cookie dough ice cream for Lydia, which you can have with her fibre bars. Some skin on fries and waffles. I just like to have these things in the freezer, as I've said time and time before. If we're out and about, you know, it's getting late, I don't want to come home and start preparing and cooking a fancy meal. I can throw these things in. In the past, I wouldn't have had these things in and I would have gone straight through the McDonald's drive-through or to the chippy. This isn't as healthy, and it definitely wasn't as healthy for my bank balance. I used to spend a lot of money on eating out. Having these things in stock has really helped me cut down on me eating out bills, to the point where at the minute I'm on a no eating out month and it's going really well. So to make sure it continues to go well, yeah, I've got my potato items, I've got some battered chicken chunks as well, and some tempura chicken strips, some battered haddock. I do prefer the cod, but they never had any. Some chocolate chip cookie sandwiches for Bella, she loves these. Again, I've just got to watch her sweet tooth and make sure she doesn't eat all 4 at once. These will not last long. Some beef quarter pounders for a meal. These are, in my opinion, nicer than a lot of the fresh ones that you can buy from the fridges. These are really nice and thick, they're not too fatty, and they also don't shrink a lot in the pan or under the grill. I've got this chicken tikka masala meal just for a real convenience meal. If Bella's been to a friend or she's been to an after school club and she wants to come home, we've already had our tea, then I can just throw this in for her, give her some naan bread and poppadoms with it, and she loves it. Toiletries, cleaning and disposables. I need a toilet roll. I really like Aldi's premium toilet roll. It lasts well, it's thick, doesn't fall apart. And instead of having to buy it every week, I've just picked up this 24 pack, which was good value. Kitchen roll. I really like Aldi's own kitchen roll as well as Lidl's. Both are really thick and absorbent. Really handy for when Luna has the odd accident. She's getting really good now though. We won't need to keep buying as much kitchen roll very soon. This Zingy Lime shower gel. These are really good value. Some lavender disinfectants for all of my mopping and cleaning that I'm doing, which is quite a bit extra than I normally do, thanks to me puppies. I mention this every week, and by no means am I complaining. It's just reality. I have to buy a lot of things like the kitchen roll, the disinfectant, extra wipes, extra baby wipes. It's all just part of having small puppies, I suppose. I've got some grease-proof oven paper. I only cleaned out my oven last week, as you'll know from last week's video. So I want to keep it nice. I want to keep my new oven trays nice. And this just helps. Some bleach for me cleaning and some compostable kitchen caddy liners. I'd use these in the bathroom bins and the bedroom bins. Now this anti-wrinkle night cream, I've been using this for years. I'm not someone who's big on skincare. I spend very little. You'll know from me past 5 months of videos that I don't spend money on skincare. This is $1.99 and I'm just about out of it. I've still got some day cream. I can't tell you too much about it other than it works well on my face. I've got quite dry skin and it keeps it quite well hydrated. I don't have any reaction to it. I don't break out in any spots or anything like that. For $1.99 compared to, I don't know, a branded one, it's fantastic value. I mean, I've had branded ones bought for me as gifts and they're no doubt 3-4 times the price. I'll just continue to buy this. The only skincare products that I use, apart from some soap and water, are these night and day creams from Aldi. That is literally it. I've spent about 5 minutes emptying all of my items into these little baskets which sit in my cupboard by category. So you've got bread products on the right, the crisps, cereal bars and protein bars, and then sweet snacks. I put my tea bags into my jar and my fruit in my fruit bowl. I find that doing this now just saves so much mess later on, because all of this packaging here on the left is going to end up just left in my cupboard. So the kids will finish the last packet of crisp. This big bag will find itself just left behind. Same with the boxes. Now I can get it all in one place. I can go through it, put all my recyclables in the bin, put all my rubbish in the bin. And The only thing left by the end of the week in my cupboard should be empty baskets or actual food, no rubbish mixed in there as well. So when I'm planning next week's shop, I'll be able to see just quickly and easily at a glance just how much of everything I've got left. I'm trying for the first time roasted carrot and asparagus soup. So I'll roast my vegetables and then I'll blend them with some veg stock and garlic, onion, and I'll serve with some hot baguettes. I'm going to have chicken pad thai one night. This looks really nice. It's a kit with some rice noodles, pad thai sauce and roasted peanuts. I've been to Thailand and Vietnam and pad thai was something I had every day. It's had over there for breakfast, lunch and main meal. But yeah, I've not had it since coming home and this was a few years ago now, so I'm really excited to have this. Got some mange too to put in there, some spring onion, red pepper. I'll put some carrots in probably as well. What I don't put in is any prawns or seafood. Not something that I like. I wish I did because there was just so much of it in Thailand. It's also nice with pork as well. We're going to have toasted meatball subs in a tomato and garlic sauce with some cheese and lettuce. I'm going to make a Spanish omelette with spinach and I'll pick up some fresh side salads during the week. I love this time of year when the supermarkets have all the barbecue ready marinated meats out. I've gone for mango and coconut chicken breast sizzlers, which I'll just have with rice. This is going to take probably no more than 15 minutes to prepare. For a Friday night treat, we'll have burgers on brioche buns with cheese and lettuce and some skin on fries. One of the reasons I love me Indian takeaways so much is for the sagaloo, which is just a really simple dish of spinach, potatoes and like a curry sauce. I have been super lazy and gone for the ready-made microwavable sagaloo before, but I'm going to go slightly closer to homemade here and try some diced potatoes which I'll boil with some spinach, and then I'm going to try this sag masala sauce with them. I might use the seasoning, I'm not sure yet. I'm really just going to be winging it, so I'll let you know how I get on. Will it stop me being so tempted towards an Indian takeaway? So my sagaloo will just be a side dish to my beef masala. Again, I've been a bit lazy and I've bought a sauce kit with some seasoning, but I've had these before and they are really nice. I've got my basmati rice, which will take just a couple of minutes. And then I've also got some other sides of garlic and coriander naan bread and some poppadoms. I doubt I'll have the poppadoms, the bread and the sagaloo as well all together. I'll just see what we feel like on the night. I've got quite a bit more adventurous for me with my meal choices, and I think it's because I'm making these videos, and honestly if I showed you what I used to eat, I'd be showing you pretty much the same meals week in, week out. I'd probably have one homemade soup, and I knew about 3 recipes that my nana taught me. I'd have a curry, something with pasta, and then the others would be made up from freezer products. So I've really enjoyed learning new recipes, really enjoyed cooking them, and I've enjoyed having to go to different shops to buy different ingredients for the recipes. Let me know if you've been inspired by any of my meal choices and give them a go yourself. For today's big restock shop, I've spent £113.93, which is quite a lot for me. I had only budgeted originally £100 for this week, but I anticipated buying a bigger size toilet roll pack. I seem to be buying it all the time, so hopefully I'll get through a week or two without needing to. I'm also going to have a few things left over for next week. I'm going to have some chicken left in the fridge, quite a few freezer bits, plenty of cereals, sauces, maybe even some fruit and veg. So I'm pretty sure that next week I'll be able to spend quite a bit below my £100 budget. Overall for the month, I shouldn't overspend. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found some useful hints and tips on how to organise your cupboards to save time and money and waste. And I hope you've enjoyed looking at my different meal options as well. Let me know in the comments, give this video a like if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time guys, bye for now.